Y'all come in, please. Let's see who's here, who is not busy. I know it's the middle of the day, so some of y'all are probably working and just focus on replay. But in any event, please, if you're able, come on in, hit the like button, get comfortable. Hit the like button, get comfortable. Throw your like number in the chat. Do not forget to use your engagement button on your bottom right hand side of the screen. Send your bubbles up. Let the people know that we're in here. And I feel like talking, so let's talk. Let's get ourselves going this morning. There's a lot of things happening. Let me greet the folks who are here. Let me update y'all on what's happening over here. It's a lot, and then not enough. It's a lot going on, but not enough. Um, Um, those of you, I don't know if those of y'all who have Twitch probably got a Twitch notification too, because we're live on both platforms. Let me start greeting folks. Patricia Joaquin, how you doing? Thank you for being like number 4. Miss Thelma's number 2. Miss Sparkle is number 8. Thank you so much. Hey, you 9 and 2? I know that's right. Cool Gamer is here. How are you? Couture Bay, my beautiful niece. I love this girl so much. Thank you for being number 11. Lel. Good morning. Antoinette Johnson. Good morning. Diva 2904. Thank you for being number 18. Sis. Good morning. Katrina Taylor. Hey girl. Thank you for being number 13. Good morning. Good morning. Delicia. Dismuke. Thanks for Thursday. She says, don't y'all forget your random acts of kindness. It is still a thing. We're still holding ourselves to that standard. Okay? We can't control what nobody else do, but we still holding ourselves as royal family to that standard. Every Thursday, one stranger, one smile, even me, even while I'm still going through what I'm going through, we still have things that we are beholden to do. I'm still going to do my random act of kindness. It doesn't matter that I'm sad. It doesn't matter that I'm going through something. We still have to do what we're supposed to do. DV, thank you for being number 17. Queen of Hearts KS, thank you for being number 10. Jenny Patterson is number 11. You hit it at the same time as sis. Okay. Hey, Quiet Storm 87. Thank you for being number 20. I hope you prayed for me when you thought about me. I do. Miss Kaiser so say, hey, darling, how are you? Mary, Augustine. Thank you, sister. Continue to pray for us, please. Zelene Turner is number 24, and so is Miss Nisi. Hey, ladies, good morning. I appreciate you. I do. I do. I do. It hasn't been easy, but we know he's able. Tracy Lashley is in the house. Thank you for being number 11. Hey, Fresh Strawberries. Of course we have. Of course we have. It's all right. It's all right. God is in control. Thank you for being number 27. Monique C. Thank you for being number 21. God's anointed daughter. I missed y'all too. That's why I'm in here right now. Because I ain't had a chance to talk to my sisters. Yeah, before Eva had braided most of it for me. I'm gonna tell y'all something. She braid tight. She braid tight. I got bumps at the back of my neck. She got me. Y'all, she got me. That girl, ooh, she got some hard fingers. She get in there. My fingers don't grip like that. That girl fingers got in there. They got in. I mean, the kitchen is pulled. The kitchen is pulled with scrimp. SKREMF with scrimp. She pulled it with scrimp. Okay. Philly Joy, thank you for being number 32. U.S. Army Brad, hey, how you doing? Magali Michelle, hey. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You braiding yours as you speak. Listen, Eva came over here. Yeah, she tried to braid the girl to the bone. To the bone. She went past the white meat, all that, straight to the bone. I say, well, I be dang. And you know what's funny is when they were small, both of my girls are tender-headed, so I could never braid them like that. Never. That girl braided my hair like I ain't never braided hers. I mean, she got it in there. These ain't coming out. Let me just tell you that they not coming out. Praise God. They gonna be in there for a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, she got me. She got me. Listen, y'all come on in, come on in. Please hit the like button. Um, the update so far, y'all, is that there is no update. We have not heard one word. Of course, her big sister done went through her room to find any clues, anything like that. Um, we have not found anything that got us any closer to the whereabouts of this child. Um, I trust God. That's all I'm gonna say about that, and I'm not gonna dwell on it. And I do also want to say for everybody who has texted, who has emailed, who's called, who's just said a prayer from your front room or your bedroom or your prayer closet, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to also beg that y'all continue to keep praying. Prayer changes things. Prayer indeed changes things. So y'all please continue to pray. Okay? So that's all we're gonna do on that. We're not gonna dwell on it. We're not giving Satan no glory. We're not finna give him no props. Ain't finna be no crying and hollering and milling in the dirt. I may drop a tear from time to time, but we're not giving Satan no glory over here. Wrong, this the wrong girl. Okay. Trina say get some tension release spray because my daughter's braids the same. Ooh, I had to sit in your you had to sit in your car and cry. She braided it that hard. It's called tension release spray. You wait till I get her. I'm gonna tell her why she ain't tell me to get the tension release spray. And she knew she was gonna braid it to the skull. Oh baby, she did it. And get this, y'all ain't ready. She said she called herself going easy on me, like she was trying not to braid it tight. And I got this him. I got this him. Hold on. Okay, here I go. Yeah. She said she wasn't braiding it tight, y'all. This is what happened when she don't braid tight. That's what I want you to know. So if she had braided tight, I'd have been in trouble. I'd have been in a world of trouble. So I'm gonna just thank God that she did not braid it tight. Yes, yes, Lord. Because if she'd have braided it tight, it'd have been smoke in the city. Y'all hold on one second. Y'all, that was the culprit right there. She on her lunch break calling me. And she don't know I done told y'all how she braided my scalp, braided my thoughts into each braid. Every prayer I ever prayed is in these braids right now. You, Katrina, you say olive oil. Okay. Hey, D. Seratinas, can you hear me now? I had muted. I muted. I told y'all to hold on. Mm-hmm. Because that was Peanut calling. Quiet Storm say, I might need to let her braid me up then. I like when my braids are tight enough to give me a facelift. Listen, if you let Eva braid your hair, it's going to look like you had a facelift. Because I'm telling you, she braided mine loose and I still feel it in my soul. Okay? Still feel it in my soul. So listen, there are some things that have taken place. Um, one, which was quite shocking. Oh, thank you. You finna get you some braids. Listen, y'all know I don't like to comb my hair, so this is dangerous for me. Once I get a braid, they might not never come out. They might not never come out, and they itching too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hit it with some oil to try to, cool it down. Cool it down. Try to make it feel a little bit better. Callie Dream, good morning and welcome. Y'all welcome, Callie Dream. Say they're a new subscriber, so please, y'all, welcome them in the chat. Spam the chat with welcome. Make sure everybody feels welcome here. Y'all know the rules. Hey, Kenya 330, how are you, darling? Nene Ashley, hey, gorgeous. They took your crown. Them people done snatched your crown. Don't let them take your crowns, y'all. Hold on to your crowns, okay? So look, so first thing that I found out that I did not know. Now I don't know how many of you all frequent Panera Bread. I do. Now I'm gonna get to the gossip. I am because I need to gossip. It's been too long, and I feel like I'm suffering. Okay, Philly Joy, thank you for doing the right things. Same to you, Monique C. Miss Sparkle. Appreciate y'all coming through with the welcomes. Cali Dream, you are indeed welcome. Oh, before I start running my big mouth too. Um, oh, make sure that y'all welcome everybody. That's important. Peanut is like number 43. Thank you, gorgeous. Mama baby in the chat. Um, what was the other thing I want to tell y'all? Oh, if this is your first time on a live, please put FTL or first time live. Let us know so we can welcome you personally. Also, if you've seen us on replay but you just never made it in, still that still qualifies as FTL or first time live. Okay. Also, if y'all see somebody you ain't never seen before, even if it's not their first time, still greet them and say welcome because it may be and they just might be too shy to tell y'all this their first time. So please make sure that you're welcoming people. Okay? All right. So back to this here. Oh, and don't be sensitive over him because we talk about celebrities, we don't talk about each other, and we will get them people. If they do something that's silly, we're going to talk about it. If it's foolish, we're going to laugh at them. And if they off cold, we're going to drag them. Okay? Ain't nobody safe. It don't matter what I'm going through. My mouth is still my mouth, and that ain't changed. Okay. So look, first thing, I don't know how many of y'all go to Panera Bread, but honey, ooh, pink dynamite for real. Plus, where you been? It's been so long. Head and Shoulders got a spray for the itching. Ooh, ooh. I needed to know that. So look, Panera Bread had the charged lemonades. Did any of you all drink the charged lemonades from Panera Bread? I just want to know, just kind of in the chat, who has? Because I have. The one they had, I think it was like the Fiji apple or some kind of apple they had, and then one that was like a citrus type something, yuzu citrus something or other. Bottom line, I have drank the charged lemonades from Panera Bread. I did not know that I was risking my life drinking the charged lemonade from Panera Bread. Y'all, I'm sorry. If I had known, I would have warned you. Yes, the one that's taking people out, taking them out. I didn't even know my life was on the line. I was sitting up there. I could have went to you know to the upper room drinking a lemonade. Well, you can't drink it again because they taking them out. They taking them out the stove because they done killed somebody. Oh, excuse me. They done took somebody to the great beyond. Somebody is now walking up the King's Highway because of the charged lemonades. You drink them often until I got my current condition after limit my caffeine. Baby, look, it didn't even touch me. I drank that stuff. My heart didn't speed up. I didn't get no jitters. But to be fair, I have a paroxysmal response to caffeine. Usually caffeine will put me to sleep rather than wake me up. It turns me down. Like it hits my kill switch. Like I'll be talking to you and go, mm-mm. You had a sip of that battery acid. I enjoyed it. Yes, Evie, have you or a loved one? That's gonna be the next commercial. That's gonna be the next commercial. Well, what's in it, Philly joint, is caffeine. But let me explain to you how bad it is. Okay. Apparently, the FDA daily maximum recommended for caffeine is 400 milligrams. There's 390 milligrams in one 30-ounce container. Okay. Listen, it's scary. Hey, Sherry Davidson, welcome. Oh, she's so pretty. Hey, sister. Say these people had underlying health conditions and ignore them. But this the problem, Sherry. They didn't explain to us very well. Like they must have had it in small print because I promise you, I didn't know. I have a heart condition. I ain't had no business drinking that. I didn't know. I could have got on up out of here. I could have been walking up the King's Highway. I'd have been gone and didn't even know it. And I drink a lot, y'all. It's easy for me to drink two of anything back to back. Y'all, I could have went to the moon. PLEL said that stuff shouldn't be served like they got it. They should bottle it. But this the thing, some of the places they said had put it behind the counter and had put stickers on it after one child had went into cardiac arrest, a 21-year-old. I say, Lord, a baby? Her heart must have been real bad. Must have been real bad. I didn't even know. I was so shocked. And I felt bad because y'all know when I know about something that's dangerous, I try to report it so that other people will know, hey, just the FYI. But I didn't know. One girl said she drank 3 and felt like the Incredible Hulk. Ooh. DV, caffeine knock you out too. If I drink coffee, it's because I need to go to bed or I need my belly to do something. Oh yeah, they dead wrong for that one, Peanut. They dead wrong because that shouldn't have happened. Venture said, I thought I was the only one that caffeine did that too. It's like a sleeping pill. Yes. Some of us have that paroxysmal effect where it does the opposite of what it's indicated to do. Um, but my body is like that with a lot of substances, a lot of drugs. So caffeine is a drug. My body's like that with a lot of drugs. Like it don't always respond the way it's supposed to respond to stuff. Which is one of the reasons why, one of the big reasons I don't take pain medicine. That's why y'all always catch me with my trusty BC powders because even pain medicine for me, it won't do what it's supposed to do. My body will completely disregard what it's supposed to do and do what it want to do. So that's why I don't mess with it. Mm-hmm. You say it's on them the way they serve it. It was sitting out like regular lemonade when I got it. Uh-huh. That's what they said. They said it was sitting out where people could just get to it. And then after the first girl had the cardiac arrest, some of the stores put it behind the counter. And then they said they put a sticker on it advising them about the caffeine. So I'm trying to figure out before that happened, it wasn't no sticker advising people because I know I do the drive through a lot. When I just go through to get the because the only thing I ever want is the chicken Caesar. I be wanting I always wanted the lemonade. And sometime I would get like an order of boiled eggs or something to go with my salad. But that's all I would ever want. So I would just slide through drive through. And I'm telling y'all, I don't remember seeing that on that drive through board. Y'all, please hit the like button. That's how you help us. Please thumbs up this video. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Your mama used to take BCs. That's all I take. I don't really like nothing else. KK say, hey, thank you. Peanut did them. I kind of finished up the top, but Peanut did these, honey. Look, so y'all, if you run into a store where they not gone, proceed at your own risk, proceed with caution. I don't know what's gonna happen. Y'all, please keep running up the likes. Who got like number 69? Who's 69? Asking for a reason. Who is like number 69? Hey, sis. Y'all make sure you like this video and throw your like number in the chat, please. Thank you. Um, look. So let's talk about Married to Medicine, shall we? We're gonna talk about the PSA anyway, because y'all know I'm not covering that show. I still want it to go ahead and finish and be gone. Let me say this. I have mixed feelings. I like the fact that Mariah is still able to get her money. I just don't support that they tried to steal from her. And I don't support the fact that those sisters on that show were willing to help these people steal from Mariah. Something she created. But we got to talk about this PSA they got. We got to. Hey, DS, thank you for being 52. KK, thank you for being like number 49. I appreciate you. Trina Taylor says, I get the deli ham sandwich and the Gouda cheese. And the green tea. I don't mess with the charge anything, but I do like the cinnamon roll. If I'm going to get a sweet, I get that wild blueberry scone. That is the only one I ever get. That's the only one. Now, I did like the green smoothie. But it's just, I don't know, it started seeming like it was way too sweet, and I just, it was a lot. I got to where I couldn't finish them. Thank you for being number 51. Appreciate you, sis. Diego, that's Auntie Baby. How you doing? It's so good to see you. So listen, they did what? Y'all don't mind me. I thought I heard something, and I'm in this house by myself. Now you know, I got a peacemaker beside me. Praise God. Let me move it a little bit closer. Because I thought I heard a noise. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I don't need to be hearing nothing. Now, if I get to hearing something, y'all gonna hear something funny on this live. I'm gonna have to hit the mute button real fast. No, I'm not in the SIP club. Thank you for being 57 Pink Diamond. You listening while you in the text course. Okay, okay. At least we can keep you entertained. LEL said lemonade and tea is my go-to. I didn't know they was gonna try and shock me. I didn't know either. They could have got me out of here. I'm glad I'm prayed up. Hey Clyde, how you doing? Leah, hey sis. Girl, you talking about, let me tell y'all something. We're gonna get back to this merit to Medicare PSA flop in 1 second, but I'm gonna address this. One, you in Discord, sis. Get in Discord and talk to us so we can help you in there. Because see, I could have missed this comment on the live. That's number one. Number two, when you feel like you depressed, it's time to start praising. Stop all this. Stop giving voice to it. Stop giving words to it. Praise in the middle of your circumstance. Praise in the middle of your circumstance, and get your booty over there in Discord and talk to your sisters. That is what it is for. Hey, Jen Jones, how you doing? You working and listening? I know that's right. My Nene Ashley done got her crown back. I know that's right, sis. Welcome back. They tried to snatch your crown, and my sister said, "Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't." Yeah, you praise your way through that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Let me tell y'all something. I promise you, we're gonna get right back to Merit to Medicare and they failed PSA, their flop PSA about Black women and maternity mortality rates. We're gonna get back to it. But let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody in this room heart hurt no more than mine right now. I put money on it. I put money on it. My youngest child is somewhere that I can't lay my hands on. I don't know where this child at, and I can't reach her. But let me tell you something. Y'all got to learn how to praise God in the middle of your circumstance, okay? Because you got to keep it moving. When you sit up and you indulge in that stuff, all you doing is giving Satan glory. That's all you doing. Now you got to reach down in your belly somewhere and find a praise and pull it out. You got to reach down in your belly and find a praise somewhere and pull it out. Ain't nobody wallowing in no grief, depression, spiritual oppression, self-pity, none of it. I don't play them games. This is not that kind of girl. Let me tell y'all something. That's one of the reasons why I ain't been sitting on the phone with a lot of people while I'm going through what I'm going through. Because people will they won't even recognize where I'm coming from. And they'll get on, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, how you feeling? Oh, get to talking slow. And no, man, if you trying to talk to me and I'm going through, I'm gonna need you to be on praise 101 because that's where I'm at. Now I don't care what language you do it in. I don't care if you go to bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. You better find something somewhere and get to praising it. Now that's all I can tell you. If that ain't the one for you, oyane fe dima, oyane fe dima, dima zinetoyo, eluana jayama, oyane fe dima. You better find a language and get to praising. Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm hurt. I done took a lick. I took a loss, but I ain't no punk. And I hope y'all ain't either. Okay? Put your war clothes on. Put your war clothes on. Put them on. Y'all better stop letting Satan punk y'all. Michael Alexander, thank you for being like number 62. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you for the support. I'm for real, y'all. I ain't being funny. I'm just telling you. Ooh, Whoo, Jen Jones, you better say a word. My sis call that thing, say they pity you, then they change the subject and start talking about themselves. They'll weigh you down. They'll weigh you down. We take licks, but we got to get up and keep it moving, man. We got to get up and keep it moving. It's the reason why I ain't came on here not one day crying and blubbering, snotting, red nose in front of y'all. It is not because my heart is not hurt. Mm-mm. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Sometimes we got to know that we got a point to prove. And the point to prove is my God is still in control. My God is greater. You do it, Satan can do anything he want to do. My God is greater. Y'all gonna catch that later, okay? Y'all will catch it later. I'm just saying. Listen. That's right, Pink Dynamite. Now back to this failed PSA for Married to Medicare. Y'all, it was so tone deaf. It was so tone deaf. So they got up here and tried to do like, the from like the 80s, the 90s, the black screen where they bring a face in and start doing the stats, and you bring Jackie in talking about 75% of maternity mortalities are black women, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there like, girl, we already know this. We already know this, Jackie. You do too. Remember, wasn't you the same one talking about black women crying wolf? Well, it sounds to me, Jackie, like black women ain't crying wolf at all. It sounds like they actually need help. And people like you, Jacqueline Walters, feel as though black women are less than human and we don't have a right to hurt or to feel like something's not right. Our intuition doesn't count. Us knowing our bodies don't count. We're dramatic. Remember? We're dramatic. So then for this to be brought to the surface about your bias toward black women, and then you do a PSA with the rest of the ladies from Married to Medicare, most of which who were patting you on the back and acting as though your behavior and attitude toward black women was not problematic when it clearly was. Instead of them addressing the bias that you were expressing, they literally made public statements to say, oh, you're a good person and you got a good heart. Well, how about we don't care what your heart is? Your attitude is actually rooted in your brain. Your attitude is seated in your brain, and your brain is biased toward black women. According to you, because we're not making up stories on you, Jacqueline Walters. This is what you said. Now they're doing a PSA talking about, thank you, Clyde, talking about, maternity mortality rates in black women. This was the most failed PSA I've ever seen in my life. It was the most tone deaf. And from what I've seen on social media, it's been a whole lot of dragging going on behind that PSA. Jen Jones say, family, this is the season where we must stay fully loaded in the word. Amen. Yes, Jackie of all people. Jackie of all people. Out of everybody. When it was time to find someone who had real compassion for black women, Jackie Walters stood up and said, I'll do it. Shocking. Right, the actions. She's a nasty woman. I mean, the weight shaming is not necessarily against black women because every black woman ain't big. But when she actually opened her mouth to say that black women are dramatic, use terms like crying wolf and be honest as though black women are just inherently dishonest, that is a bias that is dangerous coming from a healthcare professional. I don't care if you are a tech, a phlebotomist, a respiratory therapist, a doctor, a surgeon, a specialist. If you work in healthcare, you having that sort of bias against black women is dangerous. It is criminal, and sometimes, a lot of times, deadly. That was so tone deaf. DS say Jackie need to take her and her wounded. Whew. ODS. Go help me make sure the chairs are lined up neatly in the reflection corner. Thanks, sis. Jen Jones say emotionless. They should have sat this one out. They should have. And to me, it came across like we know we have offended you. We know Jacqueline has offended you. We know we've offended you by backing her up in this moment. And we're gonna do this anyway. And we don't care how you feel. It was super tone deaf. Super tone deaf. Miss Nisi says she has a terrible bedside manner. She has a terrible bedside manner. She couldn't be my doctor. Oh no. Look at you encouraging DS. DS is bad. DS is bad, Lord. I don't know. I love DS though. I love DS. It's always the shock. I'm always shocked when DS get to popping. When DS start popping, I'm always in total and utter shock. So I definitely, out of a 10, I'm gonna give them a 1.2. Because only I'm the only reason I can give a 1.2, honestly, is because it is a topic that needs attention. The subject matter is the way I want to put it. So 1.2 on subject matter, and everything else complete and total flop. They really could have kept it. They really could have kept really, I mean really could have kept it. Um the RHOP talk. Couple of things happened. Couple of things were brought to my attention about RHOP um since we talked about them last. So they're next. Trina Taylor said, "Child, the dried up lizard is full of it, and I definitely don't like that she's an undercover mad bullfrog. Heavy, she needs to worry about why her husband only shows up for the men's gathering." Oh, go help DS in the corner. Couture Bay say, "Let me free D from the corner." Yeah, you done freed D. You and Peanut, y'all going to break D out. D be needing to D be needing to cool off in that corner. D be needing to cool off in that corner heavy. Okay. Good Lord. Hey, Duke girl. Thank you for being like number 70. I appreciate you. So yes, that's what happened with that. So now let's move on to Married to Medicare. From Married to Medicare to RHOP. So it appears that Ashley Pennywise Darby was secretly recording Karen and Candace speaking about Wendy and Robin while she was at Candace's event. I have so many thoughts about this, and I'm just gonna let them out. I'm just gonna let them out because they need to come out. You know. Firstly, I understand that Candace likes Sheila and her wigs, but she shouldn't have invited Ashley. She shouldn't have. That's number one. But I have an opinion about that too, and I'm gonna get back to it. Put a pin in that. Don't y'all let me forget. To just at some point remind me to revisit Candace's invitation to Ashley. At some point, remind me to circle around to that. Okay. So number one, Ashley should have never been there. And then number two, she's secretly recording. So she pretends like, oh, you're recording you and your mama. But in reality, you were just secretly recording these ladies talking. Now, what was interesting about it is that they didn't say anything that was problematic, anything that was ugly about anybody. Philly Joint say that Bubba's head trick and her fish-eyed mint. Philly Joint, I ain't never sent you to the corner, but this time I got to give you 25 seconds. 25 seconds, okay? Not the full 30, but 25. Zelene say, "I can't stand big head Ashley." Oh, Lord. Couture Bay say, "I was told the producers are mad at the leaked audio." Really? Now, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing, Charm CC? Trina say this ain't the first time Stewie has done this, and I think production should say something about it. She doesn't record the vampire from Underworld touching men and women's booties. Trina, go with Philly Joint. Just go by there. Just check and make sure everything all right in there. Okay. Say, but why they mad? Because it was a negative. That's probably what they're thinking. They're probably upset because she didn't get no dirt. It just made her look stupid. Yes, the corner is definitely full, Charm CC. These are your sisters. I don't know why they're behaving like this morning. I don't. Um, Look. So the only thing that I heard, the main theme of their conversation, or the main context, appeared to be, hey Yolanda, the main context seemed to be that, in their opinion, yo, you think he looked like Victor from Underworld? Victor. Now you can't unsee it. But it seemed to be them saying Wendy is easygoing. Candace called Robin easygoing. It's surprising that um it's surprising that the two most easygoing people are not getting along. That's what I heard. They mentioned that they apologized to each other, and that Robin apologized to Wendy, and maybe she didn't mean it. Maybe it was, you know what I'm saying? But nothing bad. Like, nobody was called out of their name. There was nothing scorching, or like, there was nothing. Like, it was really a bunch of nothing. But she was sitting up there recording and was stupid enough to actually post that. Queen of Hearts KSA talking, and Jackie, everybody gonna be talking. I guess Jackie, everybody gonna be in the reflection corner. It looks that way. Hey, JP. 50 Cent, the Tia told me Rick Ross did this. I ain't seen the 50 Cent Rick Ross disc called Tia Told Me. JP, I'm gonna have to go listen. Am I gonna laugh real bad? Couture Bay says Stewie need to focus on them dread for athletic fashions versus trying to be Lisa Rinna. Oh, what now? Okay, now let me ask you this, because this is one that's kind of like, it's a thinker. It's a thinker. Are the fashions bad because of her or Giselle? Because both of these ladies have abysmal fashion sense. So I'm wondering, is the fashion bad due to Ashley and her barfly sense, or Giselle and her Pee Wee Herman sense? Like, which one of them is influencing the fashion to be bad? Is it a mix of both? Is it just the perfect storm? What is it? LEL says Candace, the one who wanted Stewie and Mrs. Puff at her event, head to the corner. I don't know what she thought they contributed being there. I don't know either. She claims it's because she likes Sheila, but I have thoughts. Okay. Hey, my nephew Ian. Thank you for being 78. Good to see you. Trina said that's exactly who I see when I see him, especially when I see his eyes red and glossy. Ooh, it does give Victor with the red eyes. Giselle is the reason why the fashions are bad. That's a thought. Philly Joint and DV saying it's both of them. Ian say it's both of them. Yep. Yep. She was smart. She was smart not to respond. Well, Candace has already made it clear that she's not going to be talking about an open case in front of camera, because that's stupid. Yes, she is. That's why she not finna talk about it in front of the camera. And Robert got mad because, remember, when Robert and them wanted to talk about it at the lunch table that day, she told Robert, like, not only am I not going to talk about an open case, you shouldn't have done it either. And remember, Robert started crying. Yolanda said this confirmed how trifling but stupid Ashley is. She thought she ate, but this deflated. Okay, I hope this backfires on her. Oh, even say 60-40 on Giselle. I can see that. She got a stronger personality, so she probably infused more of her tackiness slightly than Ashley's tackiness. I can see that. Trina says both. Who gonna buy them unless you're dressing up for Halloween? Y'all something. It's between Ashley and Rob with the bad fashions now. Listen, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Don't forget necrosis. Ever since necrophilia been on there, she been doing some strange stuff. She showed us two Dora the Explorer outfits that were not hidden. Ian say Ashley looked like she shopped at the Rainbow Discount Store if there is one. And Giselle shops between Walmart and still got clothes from Kmart too. Debbie, thank you for being like number 80. But Kmart used to have some nice little like muumuus and summer dresses like for around the pool. They were good for that. They really were back in the day. I don't even think it's no Kmart stuff, but Kmart used to be good for like some muumuus and some round the pool stuff. They did. I ain't gonna hate on them. DS say Ashley always wears the mommy and me gear. Ooh. Thank you for being 81, Yolanda. So look, back to Candace, because see, Candace did some interviews. She did another interview, this time with Angela Yee. I want to mention that too, but before I get into that, I want to talk about um girl, I used to love the blue light sessions too. Sure did. And I would go to their little deli thing where they had the food and get them big pretzels and the bags of popcorn and the icy. And the icy. Mm-hmm. Trina said, now I shop at Rainbow. Stewie shop at Salvation Army and Goodwill. No, she can't be going there either because Salvation Army and Goodwill be having some good vintage clothes sometimes. Don't sleep on the thrift shop. Sometimes you can find good vintage clothes, or or you may find something that's got really, really good fabric, but you don't like what it's made into. Like if it's a dress with really good fabric, if I were you, especially if it's your size or bigger, I would get it and take all the seams out and use that fabric for something because I've done it and ain't nothing wrong with it. Lord Charm CC says, see, I forgot about necrosis. You forgot necrosis? Because online they've been calling that girl neck bone, necklace, neckerchief, the everything. Ian says, if fashion was a crime, both of them would have got life in prison. I'm just saying. You're right. Brown style, hey now. Candace always forgives Ashley even after the lawsuit. I wasn't here for Sheila and her mustache at the event. Ooh. Ashley looked like Snow White with the blue top at the event. She looked crazy. She did. You got to at least get 15 seconds for that mustache brown style. Can't expect too much from someone who glued to Jen Jones. I just shared with y'all that my heart bad. I need you to get that whole 30 seconds in that reflection corner. But she did glue them two houses together. You ain't wrong. You just didn't give me no warning. Couture Bay say Candace did right by inviting the ladies because all of the franchises invite their ops. All this segregation makes the show unbearable and weak. That's true. That's a good point. DS says Ashley needs to stop letting her sons make her clothes. DS, see, this is why when we let you out the corner, DS, let me look directly into the lens. When we let you out the corner, you work extra hard to go right back. I mean, soon as we let you out, you be like, no, I don't want to be free. I go back. And that's what you do. 30 seconds. Lord have mercy. Hey, happy to be happy. Oh my God. Yes, some of your best pieces will come from a secondhand shop. That's real. Brown Star say, okay, sis, let's just all head to the corner together. So it's a field trip to the corner. Field trip. Okay. Nope. I'll take that. Lel said Candace need to stop playing with these ladies. Stewie is not even a good man. Oh, I'm sorry, a good mom. I was like, is that a man? Okay, a good mom. You see how traumatized y'all got me? I be scared to read. It's not even a good mom, and nor is her mama that looked like Arthur with a wig on. Yeah, apparently we all just taking a whole field trip to the corner. Field trip to the corner. So look, my take on it is this. Ashley did not have to be at that event. Now I'm gonna just say that because I just feel this is just how I feel. Once the door is open, that everybody does not have to be invited to every event. Ashley did not have to be there. Okay. Yeah, Sister Underbridge, her mustache and her wig ain't hurt nobody but Ashley. That's it. But I understand and I agree too with what Couture and what Ian is saying. Ian says this avoiding co-workers, cast members is really destroying the show. In the next season, Bravo needs to implement a clause that if you refuse to film with a cast member, you're fired. True. But I just felt like, I don't know, it felt off. To me, it felt really off. Cali Dream, I'm sorry. We were supposed to warn you. We clown in here really bad. Real bad. So, when you at work, you got to pretend like you sneezing. When you want to laugh real hard, if you got a door, shut it. Make sure you don't drink water while, your sisters in here talking and stuff because you will spit out water. Um, what other tips can we give Cali Dream on our foolishness on the porch? Because we have a lot of it. We do. Y'all, if y'all think of any more facts to help out, any more tips, make sure you put them in the chat. Couture Bay say if they can't film together, fire them. I'm over it. They're not bringing in the views to be doing these antics. That's true. I thought about it. I just felt like this was me. I feel as though the people who are participating in the behavior should be the ones being ostracized by people who are not. And the people, by the people, I mean, namely Giselle, Robert, and Ashley. Neck, shoulders, and forehead. The Three Stooges. And the reason I'm saying that is because we have seen evidence of this from them. Like literally, they go out of their way to make it a point. They go out of their way to make it a point. Robert did it last year, even with a children's event, something for children. Oh no, I don't want her there. Then you get, Giselle is just nasty all the way around. And then you got Ashley with her housewarming to her house. It looked clean. I'm gonna give her that. And oh no, Candace can't come. And then for her to turn around and invite these people, to be honest, I'm looking at Candace real funny. I am. I don't feel like it's a business decision. I feel like what I'm seeing from Candace is still a latent desire to be accepted by those people. I'm just watching. Hey, J Darkness. We sure did, girl. We held you a seat. Evie says, and this is reality. If we're not cool, why would I be inviting you? That's a very good point. That's what I'm saying. I get where y'all coming from, but there was no reason for Ashley to be there. There was no reason for her to be there. And she showed you that this is a problem. Yes, it's giving pick me energy. She still has a desire to be liked and accepted by those people. And dare I say, if they would even give her a nod or pretend like they were going to give her a nod, Candace would turn on Wendy and Karen with the quickness. With the quickness, she would. Her behavior looks a little. I dig where y'all coming from, and you're absolutely right. This is just one of them times where I feel like there's more than one right answer. And with things being in the condition that they are at this moment, Ashley didn't have no business there. Now you know what? Trina says Stewie house should be clean. Ain't nothing in there. Now you know what? I was trying not to do that. Couture Bay said, I agree with you, Auntie, but the show must go on. We never see them attempting to resolve their issues. My thing is, if you're not gonna resolve it, blow it up. If you ain't gonna resolve it, blow it up. And may the best girl win. Because like we hear people recently, like, oh, it's all about, conflict and then there's a resolution. But we know that that ain't always how it's been. Some things some things there never is a resolution. And if you're gonna blow it up, blow it up. If y'all gonna be nemesis, be arch nemesis. Go let it play out. Hey, La La Chanel. But this, Candace definitely gives. Pick me, I want to be in real bad. Hey, Tyler. Thank you for being like number 108. D. Seratina says, I agree with you, Nitra. She's seeking pick me and acceptance by those people. Yeah, she would turn on them so fast. Hey, Tiffany J. Lel says, I think Candace is trying to establish the relationship Karen and Alf have. She wants to be frenemies with Stewie. But why would you want to be frenemies with somebody who would flat out lie on your husband and bring in a woman who looks like George Foreman to say that he tried to touch her? Like, think about that. Ashley physically, and let me just say this: you're not gonna convince me that that girl is her real friend or that they had no real relationship. I'm never gonna believe that. We've never seen this girl on Ashley's social media up until we saw her on this show. Ashley physically went and sought out a woman who looks like a yellow George Foreman to come in there to lie specifically on Candace's husband and say that he was trying to touch her with his elbow. Specifically. Happy Eddie just caught a straight and made some money off some reefer. Then Ashley went so far as to lie on the man herself personally and say that he was in her DM when all he did was respond to a story on Instagram to tell them that the real party was down there where he was working to the W when he was working. That ain't no frenemy stuff. She want to be accepted by Team Yellow real bad. Real bad. And it's real obvious. Yeah, RHOP ain't had not one resolution. Not one. Even with the nasty stuff they did to Karen, there were no apologies. There was no reckoning. There was nothing. There was nothing. So my thing is, if everybody's slinging mud, then go ahead and have a mud fest. Sling it out. Sling it out. Yeah, it's very difficult to defend Candace because there's so many times when she's not on the right side of things. And y'all know when she's right, I can defend her. But I can't defend all this. I can't. She's trying not to be the villain. That's the way you see it. Could be. Ian said at the very least fire Giselle because the few times she wasn't around, the rest of the girls was able to at least coexist and they usually have a good time. Giselle is the root of the Potomac of all Potomac evil. I can't say you wrong. It's just the way you say it. This lady is the root of all Potomac evil. Oh my. Hey, Sasha Ellis. DB say no sympathy for Candace. She helped them get rid of Monique. She sure did. And so did Wendy for that matter. Like, let's not forget. Let us not forget. The only people who really did not participate in that were Ashley and Karen. Mm-hmm. Listen, I feel like Wendy was trying to be strategic, but with Candace, I see something different. Because Eddie caught her straight. That Candace was the target. Candace knows she was the target. Candace acknowledged that she was the target. And then you turn around and you want to be friends with these people. Are you mad? Are you mad? Hey, Forever 21, thank you for being 88. Yolanda said exactly. Giselle is the cancer of RHOP. When she's not around, the ladies get along. Woo. Evie say I say for that very reason, Gizzard should stay and Robert should go. I agree with that. Y'all know that's been my take for a long time. You need a villain in these situations, and Ashley's not a villain. Ashley is like a hemorrhoid. She's just mildly annoying, mildly irritating. The real villain is Giselle. The real villain is Giselle. She lie on people, put batteries in people's backs, plays victim. Like, she's a real villain, and she's halfway decent at it. Trina says the only thing I would invite Stewie to is a bath, but you're not gonna invite Robert. Okay. She said is the bath to get rid of that dry dandruff and scaling skin off her that the vampire from Underworld put on her every time she sleep with him. Queen, thank you for being number 93. Trina, I ain't gotta tell you where to go. Just get on, just skip on in there. Skip to Malou. Lel says I get Wendy Grace. That was a different time when she was built like a burp. Wait, like a burp, and was still wearing mortuary number 5. Times have changed. No, she did not wear mortuary number 5. Necrosis wears mortuary number 5. Wendy was wearing terracotta clay. Now that's what she was wearing. Wendy was painting herself orange every episode. Chris should he definitely should sue Giselle, but in a way no, because then he would have to use Candace or Dorothy money to do it. So yeah, gotta have somebody that people love to hate, and that's what Giselle is good for, because she's so unlikable. Like, if you need somebody to dislike, Giselle is your girl. She's very unlikable, y'all. And do y'all know it was people online trying to gaslight normal thinking people? Oh, y'all don't like her because she's light skinned. And I sat there confused as hell. I said, is Karen not lighter than Giselle? I thought so. And we love Karen. We love Karen. I don't know why they think that Giselle's complexion is the reason. Robert gives aggravation, aggression, and bad hygiene every day, and exposed tracks. Yep, that's why they'll never let her go. A bath of disinfectant. Okay, hey, Keep It Simple TV. And Monique should have left the show since she was too much of a coward to attack Giselle, who said worse than Candiace. Okay. Trina Taylor said any cheese and crackers in the corner. We need to order some Uber Eats for the corner. We need to get some in there. Keep It Simple said I no longer watch the show. I just listen to your reviews because I saw the way it was going, and it's sad to hear that Candace still doesn't have a clue. Baby, she don't. She don't. She clueless. Mm-hmm. Karen mom, crazy mom. Who? Iman, type it again. I something in my heart is telling me spell check done tow you up. And y'all know when spell check get the tearing on you, I can't always translate. So retype that one. But listen, so that was kind of that on that, but that was my opinion. I was like, Candace, why is Sheila and her daughter there? I get what you're saying about Sheila. I like Sheila pretty good. I do. Mustache or no mustache. I had to do my top lip. Make sure I didn't have no mustache. Baby, I knew it had to be. I knew it. I knew they had got you. Yolanda said the delusional stands of the green-eyed bandits love to say we hate their looks, which are fading faster than a gallon of milk and a batch of bananas before they hit their expiration date. This is the thing when they holler about Giselle, Robin, and looks. First of all, Robert looks like Ric Flair. Let's get that over with. Let's just get that done and over with. Robert Dixon looks like Ric Flair. I ain't never been jealous of Ric Flair. Nobody's looking at Ric Flair saying, ooh, he's so pretty. No. You are the nature boy. Woo! I think them robes and them feathers and sequins was cool, but ain't nobody never hated on that. She is literally one of the 4 horsemen. The only thing we could be jealous of is if she really does do a mean figure for a leg lock. I don't know what else we could be jealous of. And when it comes to Giselle, like Giselle, you was pretty at one point in your life. Now you look nice for an old woman. When in reality, being in your 50s ain't old. You just look like an old woman who used to be really pretty. Like you're not even holding up in a way that we're gonna be like, ah, like you're no Angela Bassett. You're no Diane Carroll. Hell, you're no Karen Huger. Nobody's looking at you going, "Ah," nobody. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. And then to try to make it about complexion, all we have to do is point to Karen Huger, who is 10 times more yellow than Giselle. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing. It's all about the attitude and the nastiness. Yeah, Robert is a strong dude, real strong dude. Yep, hard face, professional wrestler, the Crimson Chin. She looked like Randy Orton could be her baby brother. I'm just saying. Giselle been looking like a possessed brat of Frankenstein. Yes, the nature boy. The nature boy. Ain't nobody jealous of that. Yes, the four horsemen. If you swapped her out and put her next to Arn and Ole Anderson and Telly Blanchard, would nobody know the difference? Right. He, that's how you put that. Giselle looked like she used to be pretty. That's what it is. And it ain't nothing else. Ashley. Is this my Ashley? I saw a transgender woman that was Robert's doppelganger. I was shocked, like number 95. Hey, oh Lord. Yeah, Karen looked good. Thank you. Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes are giving twin vibes with Robin. Right. It's a lot. Yeah, Kenya's still pretty. Kenya's still pretty. She touched her face a little bit, but she's still pretty. Yes, la, them lethal weapons. Them lethal weapons. Now Hulk Hogan and the Nasty Boys. I'm done. I cannot fool with you. This is why I needed to go live. Because I needed y'all to make me laugh today, and y'all have done it. Oh my gosh. But now listen, all I got to say too about this whole interview that Candace did with Angela Yee, I didn't see the purpose for it. Like she went on there, but she didn't have nothing new to say. There was nothing new to offer. Um, they brought up the girl that lied on Chris about the chicken, the one with the deep, you know, them deep neck slashes. I don't personally I don't know. Oh, these braids hurt y'all. Oh, they hurt. They gotta come down. Oh Lord Jesus, help me. Help me, Lord. Oh, help me, Jesus. Oh, oh, I don't know whether that was better or worse. Oh yeah. I had to lose that. Had to lose it. But she didn't have nothing new to really offer. As far as the ice out, the girl that lied on Chris, I'm just like, okay, well, we done heard about this before. You just did an interview talking about this. So I didn't really get nothing new from the interview. If y'all did, please let me know. Um, I didn't get nothing new out of that interview with Angela Yee. I felt like it was a waste of time. Her braids was the bomb, though. Her braids was the bomb. I'm not gonna ask Peanut to do that to my head. I wouldn't survive it. DV says, "Okay, you bringing back Saturday morning TV for me with these Four Horsemen reference." Yes. Zelene say Robert looked like a fullback or a professional lineman. Oh, oh my God. Y'all, I'm trying to get relief. I'm gonna keep gossiping, but I'm trying to get some relief. Okay. Oh God. Yeah, Candace does like the attention. She does. She does. Yes, I used to tell my girls beauty knows no pain. Cause it's gonna hurt. Hey, Ray all day say maybe they were comparing cornrow parts whose is the straightest. Maybe. Could be. He says, speaking of fish plate boy, y'all take me out with fish plate boy. Speaking of fish plate boy, I've been enjoying the lack of his presence on this season. He must be working. No, he ain't working. Mm-mm. He just don't want to be around them women because they gonna lie on him. Look, y'all, look at her. See, she know. Talking about I didn't pull it that tight. I swear. What I told y'all. What I told y'all. She said. She said she was braiding it. She wasn't braiding it tight, and I'm still over here finna cry. I got bumps on my neck, y'all. The nape of my neck, it's got bumps. It's sore at the nape of my neck. But I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna put some alcohol on my scalp and grease it and grease it. Brown Style say Potomac is getting real redundant. Yes, it is. I'm tired of Candace interviews as of late. Mm-hmm. Me too. Hey, cousin, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. I love you. I hope you're doing well. I tried to call you about a couple months ago. I'm gonna have to call you again, and you call me. I'm so glad to see you. But listen, y'all, enough with the RHOP. Y'all, Rick Ross has an emergency over there. Rick Ross has an emergency. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Help me, Jesus. What do I do? Y'all, it's a braid and I don't know where it go. Okay. But look, Rick Ross is going through it with the first baby mama, Tia Kemp. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with this lady, but she literally, if this all this mess started, some of y'all been watching, some of y'all ain't. All of it started because the one girl that Rick Ross was going with, the real skinny one with the big teeth, like that, like she all tooth. She had made Rick Ross some tacos. And baby, all hell broke loose from there. I don't know whether that taco was like an inside joke, whether it was a trigger for the baby mama number one, but Tia Kemp lost her mind. She proceeded to lose her mind and stay crazy after that girl made them tacos. Baby, she made them tacos. Tia Kemp came live talking about, oh, that ain't how you make no tacos. She put on a Mexican sombrero, y'all. Put on a Mexican sombrero, made tacos, ate them in front of the camera, talking like she twitched her mouth like this when I say, wow, is she on that stuff? Like, what's going on? And of course, social media was bigging her up because they love messy people. Y'all know how y'all be on social media. So they love messy people, and they was bigging her up. Oh yeah, she got that girl, she got that girl. And I'm sitting there like, y'all don't think this is strange? This lady just lost her nut over some tacos. So I'm sitting back, I'm watching. Me and Peanut talking about it the whole time. I'm telling y'all, I wasn't saying nothing. I'm like, well, what is going on? So she kept going and said some more stuff. Next thing you know, Lala and Peanut then linked up. Lala say she believe you. Okay. But the girl responded back and said some things, and she's happy with her, with her man, the way it is, her man, and Tia went crazy again and started calling the girl Tweety Bird. Then I'm looking at her pictures, I'm like, but this girl look just like you used to look. Y'all, she could be your daughter. So what's really going on? Okay. Next thing we know, this girl ain't said nothing else. Then Rick Ross said something. And I felt like Rick Ross was low key giving her a warning. Oh, Tyler, thank you so much for the Cash App. That's so sweet. I got some support. I need a drink today. That was sweet. I appreciate it. So Rick Ross, I felt like was like giving veiled threats, like I'm gonna air you out. To me, it was like a warning before he airs her out. So he started talking about the fact that the mama is on crack, that the sister told him about her botched surgery, and that you gonna make it through. You gonna be all right though, but we gonna give you room to vent. And I'm sitting there like, Rick, is you finna air her out, or what's gonna happen? Like, why would you do that? Next thing I know, this lady done came back again. Y'all make sure y'all like this video and thumbs up this video. She came back again, this time. bringing Lyra Galore and Keisha Kaor into her mess. And I'm like, why are you bringing these ladies into this? So anyway, she done went live talking to somebody online, telling people that the men done ran a train on Lyra Galore, and then saying that Keisha Kaor was going with Rick Ross. Keisha Kaor and came out and said that ain't true. People went to go find gossip where people were assuming they were going together, like gossip, like other people gossiping is now proof. I said, y'all are crazy. Rick Ross got problems over there because I think because she is baby mama number one, that child is grown and maybe she ain't getting no more money and she needs some money. Rick, give her some money or do something because this is looking bad. It looks bad and she's not stopping. And she keep talking about, she said he sent her a cease and desist or something that she couldn't spell. Oh no, she said words she don't know, words I don't even know. Why she didn't know the words or couldn't spell them, I don't know, but that's what she said. And speaking of money, let's talk 50 cents, half a dollar. Creflo Dollar's half brother. 50 Cent is losing weight, but ain't lost none of the petty, y'all. He lost none of it. He losing the weight. He went ahead and told y'all he done got back in the gym. He tightening up. He don't want to be the old man with the pot belly. He don't want to do it. He said no. Lost the weight, kept all the petty. Hey, Deborah Harris. Yeah, Tia is definitely being unhinged. Is coming off as bitter, psychotic baby mama. Not just bitter, psychotic baby mama. She looked dangerous. And the way she chew on her words like that, I'm just like, what is going on here? Is it drugs? I don't know. Hey, Deborah Harris, happy Thursday. But yeah, but back to 50. So 50 lost the weight, but still going after that girl Tiara for them $50,000. Y'all know good and well Curtis don't need no $50,000. Y'all know Curtis don't need no $50,000. Yes, it's definitely giving party favors with them. When you're doing that, when you talk, it's giving that you're on that stuff. You messing with that stuff. You say 3 dimes and 4 nickels is messy. He is super messy. So he going after that girl filing more paperwork. Like he ain't gonna let her have no peace. Like a lot of people are focusing on, oh, she got away, she ain't paid him yet. But it's giving the day you have it, he's gonna take it. It's giving he ain't gonna give you no peace. And it looks that way. It looks like he's never gonna let up over $50,000. Over 50,000. And that is so petty. Curtis don't need that money. However, the girl shouldn't have lied on him. I will say that. Lying is bad. Lying is bad. Couture Bay say he mad his boo laughing. Well, we know how petty 50 can be, especially when he going through stuff with women. He's still mad about Diddy going with one of his baby mamas. So we know how he is. Now, y'all remember, before I get into this, I got to tell y'all what's going on over there in Houston. Things are happening in Houston and we finna talk about it, okay? But before we go to there, we got a couple of things to cover in Houston. I'm like, why y'all so hot over there, Harris County? What is going on? But before we go there, y'all remember that dude I told y'all about over there in Nigeria catching hell, left his wife for that big fat dancing mattress lady? And then he was an actor. Now he not really acting. Then he wanted to sell houses. Then he wanted to have some other kind of business. Now he talking about y'all. Now he say he gonna be a preacher, a YouTube preacher. I'm dead. I say, what is really going on? I literally, when I'm not having a good day, I just go to his page and read the insults people give him every day. I mean, every day this man posts is thousands and thousands of insults. Like if you just want to laugh at insults, just go to this man page. Anytime you feeling down or you got some downtime, just go over there. Pick you right up. Yes, the dancing mattress lady. Trina said, I think if she pays him, I really think he would give it back. He's petty, but I think he just wants to teach her a lesson. Yeah, because she lied. That lying is bad. I don't know when people gonna realize that. Don't lie on nobody. Just don't lie on nobody. It ain't worth it. And it's not good. And God gonna deal with you. Don't lie on nobody. But anyway, over to Houston. Rhoda Osman. Y'all remember that girl told everybody that boy hit her in the head with a brick? Y'all remember her? Well, here's the thing with Rhoda that I found interesting. Okay. I didn't really know what to think in the beginning. I did see that. Y'all seen that girl? She had this huge thing on the side of her head. It didn't eat up her eye, but it was all over here. It looked like another head was attached to this girl's head. Okay. Yes, y'all calling this child Brick Girl. Her name is Rhoda. So I'm gonna call her Rhoda. Okay. Well, this big head was attached to the side of her head. Mm-hmm. You saw the mugshot. Okay. So now, when she got hit, she didn't look like she looked in the mugshot. Mugshot, she's all healed up. It did look like some kind of mutation. I mean, it was big. It was big. It was big as a son of a gun. So she told folk at that time that the man hit her with a brick. And I was like everybody else, of course. I'm like, wow, like what the hell? And then she was complaining, oh, other black men was around, they didn't help me. I'm like, girl, are you shocked? This is America and they don't be helping. So what you talking about? Trina said she think that it was a frozen water bottle. Could have been. But anyway, so people immediately, and I saw the men, of course, trying to laugh and everything. And I said, not it wasn't just lying on her, but just lying in general. Oh, we can't help y'all because we'll be the one to get in trouble. No, y'all don't help black women because you don't want to. Y'all don't like us, like in general, like that. Let's just be real. So anyway, that went on, and then we had people come out. Oh, she lying. Ain't nobody hit her. We had one guy that popped up and said I was there, and then we come to find out he lived in a whole different state. There were people jumping on bandwagons left, right, and center. Y'all know I didn't even report on it like that because y'all know I don't believe in bandwagons. I'm not jumping on nothing. Okay. So in any event, I'm just watching how things play out. They did a GoFundMe or whatever. My mic is off. Is it? Can y'all hear me or no? Okay, hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Before I keep running my mouth. Okay, Ray, you can hear me now? I'm straight now? Okay, thanks. So in any event, they went through the whole thing. Oh, she lied, didn't happen. Oh, she didn't lie. Like you had people on both sides of the thing, right? Both sides of the situation. I really didn't weigh in because I didn't know enough. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. When I don't know, I don't talk. So that's what I did. Like I legit did not talk because I did not know. Like straight up. When I don't know, I ain't got nothing to say. Because I don't like having to go back and be like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. When all you had to do was be quiet. Silence is golden. Hey, Cookie, welcome. So anyway, now we find out like maybe a week or two ago, they had a warrant for her arrest. Okay, bam. She went and called Dr. Candace Matthews. We're going to talk about her in a second. And Quanell X to go with her so she could turn herself in and deal with the charges or whatever. So I say, well, what's the charges? Okay, they say theft by deception because of the GoFundMe. Bomb. She called them to go and go with her to turn herself in. And same with me, Couture Bay. The whole situation didn't make no sense. There wasn't no point in talking about it. Right. But now I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being 101. But she didn't show up. She set up the whole turn in, for the people to bring the press or whatever, and then she just didn't follow through. Next thing we see is her online. She in Jamaica. Talking about she's living the next chapter of her life. Of course, black people didn't read anything, lost their minds. Oh, she in Jamaica with the GoFundMe money. And then come to find out now that she has turned herself in. Now we're getting details that seem to make a lot more sense. We're getting details now that make a lot more sense. Okay. So, according to the police, no, she didn't get no money from GoFundMe. She got no money from GoFundMe. But it was the black people in the comments with me. I don't know why our people do stuff like that, won't read nothing and just lose their mind and just start repeating what they see people say. So this is what the police is saying. Not that they always tell the truth, but according to them, this is what they say happened. And I was so horrified at how something this small has gone this long over nothing. Apparently, this young lady hit a young man who then hit her back with a water bottle. Now, admittedly, I do not know whether the water bottle was frozen or not frozen, but he hit her back with a water bottle. This is what police said they saw, not heard, saw on surveillance. Okay. She went to the hospital. She then records herself and makes a post. I don't know whether she was live or not, so I'm not going to say that. To say that this is what a black man did to her and black men were around and nobody helped her. Social media then erupted with no facts. Ladies saying, okay, these men ain't no good. And I mean, during that time, I'm like, okay, shocker. Y'all ain't just meeting these men. Y'all know they ain't no good. Like, what are we even talking about here? But that's what they did. The men immediately, oh, y'all so quick to be down on a black man. Like, stop acting like people don't have reasons. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just stop it. Just stop it. So this was basically, I won't say nothing because there was a whole thing on the side of her head. So maybe that water bottle really tore her tail up. Yes, in a water bottle. This is what the police said they saw on surveillance. So after all the debacle and everything blew up on social media, she then filed a complaint against HPD, Houston PD, complained about the officers, which in reality, Houston police are trash. I will go on record in saying, anytime I ever had to call them while I was there, they were as useless as tits on a bull. They were useless as a tick on a hound dog. They did absolutely nothing. They will avoid work. They will literally have an attitude with you if you expect them to work. If you catch someone breaking in your house, you may as well beat them and pop them yourself and just tell the police to come pick up their bodies because they're not going to do anything. They are the laziest, most useless police anywhere, and they're disrespectful. So she filed a complaint against them. So she feels like they're retaliating because they filed charges for theft by deception, but she didn't get none of the money. So I said, okay, why was she not charged with assault? Right. If it had been one of them Stanley Cups, it could have been something else. Right. This is all that happened. Ian said, I was upset because I really did defend her at the beginning. Well, she really was hit, according to the police. She really was hit. It wasn't no brick. I don't know where the brick came from, Couture Bay. I don't know if she think maybe she got hit so hard she thought it was a brick. I don't know. I don't know, but she seems to be somebody who does like attention. So she could have just she could have seen that it was a water bottle and decided to call it a brick because of the damage it did to the side of her face. I don't know. To be sincere, I don't know. Right, it could have felt like a brick, but according to the police, she was hit over here with a water bottle. They didn't see no brick. It was a water bottle that did this to the side of her head. I don't understand why these are not assault charges. I don't understand how it's theft by deception when she did not receive one dime of that money. So what did she steal exactly other than our time, peace of mind, and a day without ignorance? Like, what did you steal? Couture Bay says, this is why I didn't cover it. Mama is an attention seeker. I pray she's okay. Touche. Touche. Y'all know me. I be waiting on the facts because then we can talk. Once I get the facts, we can talk. Diva 2 says, how is it theft by deception? And that's what I want to know. They literally charged her with theft by deception with no money changing hands. Not $1. Not even 50 cents. It's Country Girl Queen and says something in my spirit told me she wasn't telling the truth. I mean, once I kind of got a whiff of of her online persona, I knew that there may have been a little something to it. As far as her adding a little flavor, twisting and turning with the truth instead of telling it straight. But I just couldn't get into it because it was just too much minutia, and I wanted to hear the actual facts, not opinions, not people lying. Oh, I was there, but they went another state. I wanted to get the facts. Well, apparently GoFundMe refunded the money to people who donated it. That's what I've heard. I've heard that they refunded the money. Now, if that's not true, that's what they said they did with the money. Now, that's what they claim they did. Y'all don't mind me. I had to get an ice cup because I love the ice. Ooh. But yeah, so excuse me, I had to crunch me a little piece. But yeah, so she ain't got no money. But instead of charging her with assault, which is the crime she committed, because they said she clearly hit the boy first. Instead of charging her with assault, there it is. I mean, but you can initiate it. That's an attempt. That's not theft. That's an attempt. Trina said maybe it felt like a brick because sometimes if you get hit hard enough, people see stars and birds flying in a circle around their head. Lord, Auntie Eva, thank you for being 106. This girl say birds and circles flying around your head. I'm done. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm confused. Ian says after seeing a few of her other videos, she started giving me some mental illness vibes like schizophrenia or something. She could. Said, and having a schizophrenic relative, I started noticing similar patterns. She's probably undiagnosed. That happens a lot. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. So I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know her motivations for saying it was a brick. She was hit. She did start the altercation. She should have an assault charge. And really, like all the stuff that went on, people going live 3 and 4 times with this same story. It wasn't enough meat on the bones on this story. It wasn't enough on this story to be doing 2 and 3 lives. Like I have literally, and I ain't calling no names. And some of these are content creators that I love, not even like love. Okay, and I still love them. But I've seen some of them literally do 3 and 4 full live videos about Roa Osman and her magic brick. And I just don't understand. How did y'all get 3 videos out of Roa Osman and the magic brick with no facts? The facts are just now coming out. And this is all it was. This. See how pitiful that is? So prayers for little Rhoda. Hopefully she gets some help and things stop. Now, also in Houston, Dr. Candace Matthews. Some of y'all may know Dr. Candace Matthews. You can look her up. She's over there. She's one of those heavy hitters in the city of Houston and surrounding areas. She has a pretty solid social media presence, and she works with the new Black Panther Party. She is a part of I think the Texas Black Democrats Association or something. So she's very active. She's very active. This lady, when I tell y'all, Dr. Candace Matthews, let me see, because I don't feel like sharing no screen, but let me see if I can pull up a picture. Yes, the lady in the cowboy hat. Yes. I want to tell y'all something. I admire that lady so much. I admire her, her convictions. I admire the fact that she does the work and does not mind getting in these people's faces about their wrongdoings, their racism, their discrimination. During, I want to say it was around Thanksgiving, she went to one of those apartment complexes for low income. I think it was mainly for elders. And like she made them get it straight. She showed up in her bonnet. She didn't even put on no cowboy hat. She was like, I gotta protect my hair because it was a whole bed bug infestation. It was a bunch of older people that was really suffering. Um, it was bad. It was really, really bad. With that being said, with that being said, I was sitting there and I'm like, this lady has her hands full on every level. On every level, her hands are full. But she went over to one of the school districts over there, Barbers Hill, and there's a young man with dreadlocks, and they are literally keeping this child out of school, literally keeping him out of school because they want to cut his dreadlocks. They want to cut his dreadlocks, and because there is the Crown Act in place, and they're not able to do that legally. They're having to fight with Barbers Hill Independent School District over there. They had the court hearing on Wednesday, and when they got there on Wednesday, the superintendent tried to lie on state representative Miss what's her name? I don't want to mispronounce it. Miss Retta Bowers. He lied on Miss Retta Bowers to try to get his point across, and he was not prepared because Dr. Candace Matthews, please say the doctor, brought Representative Retta Bowers to the hearing. Like, he was not expecting her to be there in person to clarify what she said. He was not able to use her words and lie on her to come after this child. Like, the retaliation over there has been crazy. I'm just going to encourage y'all, go to her page because it is insane. The types of things that have been happening in Barbers Hill Independent School District over there, the grievances that the young man's mama had filed, the principal in them was throwing them out. Um, they tried to get Dr. Matthews to meet with them in some ex parte communication on a Saturday, and she refused. They tried to get the lawyer to just drop the case and not represent Attorney Booker, to drop the case and not represent the young man. She refused. And so as soon as she refused, then they retaliated by putting the boy in alternative school. It's been a mess. But shout out to Dr. Candace Matthews. If y'all not following this lady, go follow her and see some of the work she does. And I don't mind highlighting people like that because we need to support the people who still have their hands in the fight. Okay. And real quick before we go, y'all say a prayer for Stevie J. Girl out here say she the newest baby mama, that Stevie J got her pregnant on purpose, and that now he ain't answering the phone. She's going live telling the world to tell him to, take her calls and acting like she finna cry. And she say that he only get his joy by hurting people. And she apparently knew him since last May. And apparently she say they go way back, from May is way back. Still not understanding why on earth you would lay down without protection with Stevie J. I don't know why anybody would do that. Yeah, she definitely should have known better. She did. She said she was his piece. That's what she said. She said she was his piece. Yeah. So y'all say a little prayer for this young lady and Stevie J. Hopefully they work that out. And real quick, Dr. Candace Matthews also told the people with Section 8 in Houston to come to Barbers Hill. bring their vouchers down there to Barbers Hill because in that area, because apparently there ain't enough black folks. And so if y'all on Section 8 and you in Houston and you can hear my voice, Dr. Candace Matthews told y'all to take y'all Section 8 vouchers over there and get some housing in Barbers Hill. They can't keep you out. Okay. So just want to throw that in. But yeah, so yeah, y'all say a prayer for Stevie and this girl. Diva 2 said, I say my prayers. Couture Bay said, I will not. Y'all are bad. It's funny, but y'all bad. I cannot. But yeah, so that's what's going on. That's really what's going on. That's all I got for it. Y'all know I do have to travel. I have not packed anything. I've not packed anything at all. But I am going to pack some stuff, okay, because I need to, and I'm going to take care of it. I'm gonna start on it as soon as I get off of here, I think. Okay, or something like that. So look, let me get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. I watched a movie because I told y'all I've been kind of like trying to watch things or see things or whatever to keep myself busy. I watched this movie called Sister. It's on Amazon Prime Video, Sista. Sister. Y'all need to go watch it. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna give y'all the overview, but I ain't gonna give you no spoilers. It's about this girl. She got pregnant young, and she got, had to go off and stay with the boy that put her in trouble. And she ended up working, helping him go to school. And then he basically abandoned her with one small child and pregnant. And he done went and got rich and everything. And now he done popped back up to try to take her children from her. And baby, the story is good. It's called Sister, Sista. And it is on Amazon Prime Video. And y'all need to go watch it. And if I see something else that's good, I'ma tell you. For real. Yep. But look, I'm finna go. I gotta take care of some things, honestly. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank y'all for listening to me. The one on Netflix was Adire. 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 So go watch Adire on Netflix, but don't forget to watch Sister. Spelled just like that, what she put. Sista. On Amazon Prime Video. Black and Beautiful say she drank the Kool-Aid of Stevie J. I don't know how you do it. Thanks, Trina. All right, y'all. Yeah, because my birthday is coming up. It is. And I'm gonna find a way to smile. It might be a little tough, might be like gymnastics, but smile, we are going to. Smile, we're going to, okay? So I will talk to y'all later. I appreciate you. I love you. You know what I'm gonna tell you. If you manage somehow to not hit the like button on the way in, please make sure that you hit the like button on the way out, okay? Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you know every time we go live on this court. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed because we are happy to have you here, okay? If you want to join and put your crown on, hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box beneath the video. And also in the description box is the link for our merchandise store so you can get your royal family gear. Also in the description box is the link for our Amazon storefront so we can shop together and my Amazon wish list if you want to hook a girl up with some snacks, okay? All right. And the links for your dream journal and Bible study notes. All that good stuff is in the description box. So y'all check that out. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Y'all have a great Thursday. Do not forget to do your random acts of kindness, whether it's a cup of coffee, whether it's a car wash, a note to encourage somebody. Make sure y'all take care of that. Super important. Hey, beautiful Black. And remember, if no one else says it to you at all today, God loves you, I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.